Hi, welcome to Usborne Books with Laura, and I just want to spotlight all of Usborne's books about food. Let's start off with The Thank You Dish by Trace Balla. This is a fiction picture book that incorporates food. So it was dinner time at Grace's place. "Thanks to the rain, the soil, and the sunshine," said Mama. "And thank you, kangaroos," said Grace. "Kangaroos?" said Mama. "Why would you thank the kangaroos?" And adorable little Grace goes through and thanks a lot of random things that have to do with her dinner. This is a fantastic book for Thanksgiving time because it's all about giving grace and thanking all of the people and all of the things that all come together to make your dinner. So that is The Thank You Dish. We also have my first word book about food. It's a nice hardcover book with cardstock pages. This is the board book as well. So as you can see, it introduces children to all kinds of different foods. Food at home, in the kitchen. We even have some cooking words here. So it's a great book to improve your child's vocabulary and teach them about different foods from even around the world. We have Spain and Italy, India, China, Japan, and Mexico. And then lots more food. Look, I even see some hummus right there. This book is so adorable. My first word book about food. Let's see what else we got here. This is Usborne's Start to Cook cookbook. It has a nice hardcover, but on the inside it is spiral bound. So here's the table of contents. You can pause the video if you want to check out all of the different foods and things that have the recipes inside. Here it has information about using this book, getting started. So they also have nice tabs so you can keep yourself organized and know where it is you're going. Let's go over to the meat because I like meat. Here's burgers, and what's really cool is that it has illustrated step-by-step directions, and then at the end is a real-life photograph of how the burgers look when they are done, and that is the same format for all of the recipes. This is the chicken casserole, and they have step-by-step illustrated directions, and then at the end they have the real photograph of how the food looks when it is done. I love cookbooks, and that is always one of the things that makes me buy a cookbook. Does it have pictures of how the food looks at the end of it all? I feel like that's super important, and this book does. It's an awesome starter book for your child who is interested in cooking. If you have a little foodie, a little kid who loves watching the Food Network, this is a fantastic gift for them, a fantastic resource. It's really cool. So in the back they have the index. So if you're looking for a particular recipe or a particular food and an ingredient, you can search here. And what's really cool is they also have an allergy index, and they show you recipes containing nuts, recipes with dairy-free options, recipes with egg-free options, and recipes with wheat and gluten-free options. That is really important. So this is Usborne's Start to Cook cookbook. We also have Usborne's Look Inside food. This has over 60 flaps to lift. It's part of our Look Inside series. So it talks about different foods, growing grains, fruits and vegetables, food from animals. Let's take a look. So there's lots of flaps to lift. This is a nonfiction book. It's part of our Look Inside series. Sorry, I'm trying to find the flap. There it is. These pictures are so detailed, sometimes I can't see where the flap is from this angle. Ooh, here we have a flap within a flap. That's really fun. Now there's lots of flaps that I'm not lifting, so just because I'm not lifting it doesn't mean it's not there. I like how they also lift different ways, side to side, up and down. There's pages that have big flaps that fold out. Here's Food from the Sea. This is a great way to teach your child where their food comes from. Here's Sweet Things. This one stretches out. And finally, Why Do We Eat? So that is the Look Inside Food book. We also have my first reference book about food. This is another hardcover book. Look at the cute illustrations. I love it. How vegetables grow, fruits of the world. And what's really cool is that some of these pages have little diagrams here, like in this case, how to break an egg. My 4-year-old saw this and immediately wanted to go break eggs, so you know, at least he's gonna do it right? What is pasta? How we get rice. Making meals. This is cool. It has a spotting game. Can you find all of these things in the book? Over here it has a food quiz. After you read the book, you can go through and answer those questions. Here we have a shopping puzzle. Look at all the things in the shopping basket, then answer these questions. There's a glossary, an index, and the answers to the quizzes that are in the book, and also Usborne Quick Links, which is Usborne's website that has safe and educational websites that have to do with food. All right, here's 1,000 Things to Eat. It's another board book. This one's so cool. Look at all of the different foods they have. Spices, pantry shelf, fresh produce. This one is cool to open children's eyes about the thousands of different things that they can eat if they're stuck on a particular food that they only want to eat, or if they're afraid to venture out. Maybe seeing it in a book might help them. It's really cool if you would take this to the farmer's market or to the supermarket and have your child play I Spy and focus on the different foods in here and finding them at the grocery store. A very detailed index here. And that's 1,000 Things to Eat. And finally, I have Lift the Flap Questions and Answers about food. This one has over 60 flaps to lift. This is part of our awesome Lift the Flap Questions and Answer series. It has where questions, why, how, what, yes or no, who, and which. So let's take a look here. How much food do we need each day? And then you lift the flap and it has the answers to all of the questions. Such an educational and fun book. And this one has to do with food. So Usborne does have brand new books about food that just came out. And I don't have them yet. So you'll definitely just want to go onto your Usborne Consultant site and look for food. And you can see the couple other books that they have that I don't have yet, but I will get them soon. So this is Lift the Flap Questions and Answers about Food. 1,000 Things to Eat, my first reference book about food, Look Inside Food, our cookbook, Usborne Start to Cook, my first word book about food, and the fiction picture book, The Thank You Dish. Thanks for watching.